It's Betsy's Valentine's Day sales event. Get up to 30% off gifts made by real people until February 14th. Save on jewelry, jackets, homeware, and more. For up to 40% off handmade gifts, Etsy has it. Shop at Etsy.com.
60% off goodness, Dad. What? And it's not just sports tickets. Also concerts. Download anytime last minute tickets. Lowest price guaranteed. Plain chicken. Delicious. Hello, Fresh Mix Studio. Excited.
Because it is. How long were you afraid of?
At Dots, the ordinary crust just isn't enough. So they add savory seasoning and tempting buttery flavor to every delicious twist. Now that's enough to make you order a special flavor.
You're really good.
Dots, sensational seasoned pretzels.
Everything in moderation. Except for popcorn. Look at it now. Enjoy this.
Whether you're a professional or just a fan,
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
engine light comes
It's
on
the
tomorrow.
flock to the Eagles, and it comes your way.
Thousands.
Next.
The transmission.
It's an exhaust leak.
Broken accident.
But with endurance,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the opener of a new NFL season.
use any certified mechanic you want. Just bring your car in.
With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gunn, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
But there's no hiding my excitement as I get ready this morning to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's all led to this moment. But they have to keep carrying this stuff to get the season over.
It's trapped in just about time to get the party started, and we are underway here on EA Sports.
Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Plus, your plan covers 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country. Call right now to get $300 off any plan, plus a full year of our top-tier elite benefits, a $2,000 value free. And all endurance plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. But you have to act now. Call 1-855-312-1911. That's 1-855-312-1911.
To start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just out the...
And watch me prove people wrong.
Sunday on Fox, iconic rivals collide on Super Wildcard Weekend as Jordan Love leads the Packers against Dak and the Cowboys. It all kicks off at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on Fox.
Here's what an NFL executive told ESPN about Bill Belichick's stock on the open market, and I quote, I don't think teams will be clamoring for Belichick.
What is that?
Not at all, and now it's just worse because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Do you believe teams will line up to hire Bill Belichick? Okay, so the way you just phrased it, you have to lead teams. So that and you got the value of education, so help me here. That means more than one. Right? Just more than one. So the two yes,
first down, here's Mitchell.
So, my Super Bowl forces, that's very clear. 2018 was his last Super Bowl win, which is not too far from Memphis today. Super Bowl win 6. And you know, this anonymous executive. This anonymous executive.
He pushes runners for maybe 3 out of the 6-yard line. Just not quick turn that carry.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Football. They don't see you smile at dinner. I'm sitting there really at the table eating stuff. They don't see that.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
You talk about his downfall.
Mitchell again. Short touchdown.
Right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were.
It's a touchback. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be
fired Pete Carroll because I'm desperate. And I'm going to hire Bill Belichick. So I haven't been desperate in 24 years. I haven't been desperate in 24 years because I've been on top. So now all of a sudden, I'm desperate again. I can't do this. I gotta get. I'm getting older. I gotta get this. I need it. You don't think that the Los Angeles Chargers are desperate? They done gone through 3 head coaches in like 7 years. Man, they desperate as hell. You don't think Jerry Jones is desperate? Jerry Jones, I can't even. How many coaches he done gone through since y'all last Super Bowl? Too many. There's not enough ring. Desperate. Ain't no ring. Carolina Panthers. I can go on and on and on. Arthur Blank, he just got rid of Dan Quinn 3 years ago, and now he on to a new coach 3 years later. Yeah. Because he doesn't want to sit around, Skip, and go to the south of France on that big 300-foot yacht and see Jerry's big 300-foot yacht over there, Mr. Kraft's 300-foot yacht, and then when they go eat them lobsters and them big old branzino fishes, they all sitting up there with them rings and Arthur Blank sitting up there going, I don't want to come over here anymore. That's why you bring in coaches like Bill Belichick. Right. So yes, he will get another opportunity, and if I own the team, he'd be in the front of the line along with Pete Carroll, along with Jim Harbaugh. He'll be in front of the line.
You believe Bill Belichick will immediately turn a team around and win big?
Yes, and here's why. Because he's only taking a job that he can do that at his age. There is no with a quarterback. You gotta have one. We're not taking a bad team and trying to turn it around. You're taking the Chargers. Atlanta's got some pieces. Can you fix the quarterback situation there?
It's the potential to make something. You ask the Belichick to it. Now, and this is how I say that. I don't Chargers. Well, that's a ready-made situation. If we're going to do a pecking order, I say that's probably if Jim's going to come in the NFL, that's where he would end. Now, they end up because I would take Jim there first. You know what I mean? Before I run with Bill.
What you looking for?
I know. I understand. But when we talk about Bill, or this Jim's talking about Bill, he's looking for a ready-made situation for Bill. But maybe there's not a ready-made quite like the Chargers, but a situation that you can make that's close to the Chargers. Like I would love to see like Atlanta, right? Atlanta has some great young talent.
In a bad division.
Great young talent, and that old New England Patriots bad division is right now. Right? See what I'm saying? That's what the South is right now. They got Bijan Robinson, who's 21 years old.
Love him.
Drake London, who's 22 years old. Kyle Pitts is only 23 years old.
Love him.
That's some great young talent on offense. I said, Bill, you take my defense and make it special. I'm taking my defense to make it special. And Bill goes and find, maybe because Atlanta's looking for a young quarterback, let me find me a veteran quarterback right now so I can maximize this young, great talent.
Man making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule, the secondary's taking notice because you got to stand right back there and every snap. Truly powerful is capable of challenging any local defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts are very drawn to preparing for the NFL draft. To make every double. He's an absolute head in any offense. That was his first target of the game, but it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to draw that catch and lose for a bit. Incomplete pass.
And second and 10 with the control. He's got 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are 8-6. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. We less than 2 minutes in, and the score on the left side. A quick answer there to get the equalize.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency and urgency. You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, back to even up.
Here comes a return for the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Because any of the coaches that they're going to go after, whether it's Pete Carroll, whether it's Jim Harbaugh, or whether it's Bill Belichick, they're going to have to open up the wallet. And they already know that. I don't think that that's a problem for them. It's a good list of candidates to go after. That's for damn sure. Yeah. It's a good list.
All right, now I hear everything you both said. I appreciate it. I respect it. But now
5 yards as he's tackled at Detroit. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were successful last time, finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with first and 10.
He is the greatest defensive mind in the history of the game. I'll call him the greatest defensive coordinator ever because what he did in New England was he coordinated the defense from start to finish. He did it last year, and he was very good with his defense because they were terrible last year.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Bring it out deep for Smith. That's going to be play, and he is complete. Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring it second down.
And that's the point that during his final years in New England, Tom Brady was sick of being
trying to right side the Mitchell. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we got an injured looking injury. Fingers crossed here. First quarter of the new season already an injury. They intend to step aside.
He went from that steep a road to it. Just wouldn't even acknowledge it. Okay, so this is what I have to believe.
Third down through it here.
You get relegated and just
the first down a game of 15. Moving to 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a little bit that offensive unit doesn't it? That situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
So now you look at good offensive guys.
That's his first down. It's going and incomplete.
We see guys down by those guys who cause the frustration of the flex and some linebackers. We know that in their zone coverage, and they're able to drop and see the ball throw and react very quickly.
Now it's second and 10.
And he was the driving force of that franchise. So
Slot man moves right.
So my point to you is
Again, running right is Mitchell.
He flamed out to the point this is the worst job.
Down the sideline he goes.
That team carries in the preseason has he does, he makes it count.
So that's for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mitchell. He's going to get out down inside the 10 to the 9. Here comes on that last run. Looks like he's got a player who's shaking up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. This injury is nothing serious. We'll take it from timeout.
Coach, we got to take a quarterback. Let's take this lady in this situation. He still took what he's doing.
Back in the backfield. He's going to be met as the line scrimmage and take it down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here. They hope to move the chains. That sets up to throw it. Get it down, 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down ticket for 5.
It's just, you're killing me, man. You're just killing me because of the same.
Well, they're changing this at the line.
His downfall since Brady left.
On 4th down. Motion right is Brown. Going back through. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Mitchell. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Johnson and that crew of guys on the defensive side of it. And then when you talk about picking players, he picked Willie McGinnis as the defensive coordinator.
Mousy movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. From the gun, it's Hurts. Sit on this one. It's a touchback. Bulldogs offense set to begin their next possession. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2-2.
Second quarter now,
and it's Buccaneer football. Real field flipper there to find something. Got a first down in the red zone. Now again, this is White. That's a arm going there as he pushes White forward for about 5.
Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Back to throw.
This is going to be a battle down here with the goal line. Give it all the rest, maybe even 3 more plays.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates a play, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their position, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities. But always.
It's taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
Certainly doesn't lead to the drive there. They can flat attack the middle of the field. Big gainer and a first down.
On the hit off Mitchell. And it's back to the 34-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against the defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Executed, 22-yard gain.
I just need something right here, and the end result there, nice nose down, drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's again Cooper Lee. Took a shot at Cooper Connect.
He's just what kicks passes in front of tackle. What it is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
What? Reese's Big Cup.
That's right. Here's Mitchell.
Get to the second level because sometimes the press on the big you get additional risking in the second level, which gives you keeper to the secondary.
There's a relatively 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The same day. on deck. For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts. Call Granger.com or just
Second and 9.
Granger. For the ones who get it done.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make that connection happen? Hurts.
See the play develop in front of you. Be able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right there on scrimmage.
Never even happened.
Throwing for the Giants, Hurts. They won't finish man on the outside. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 15-yard line. This methodical drive continues. It's up and good, and that'll lead to 21-17. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. He's done his part. It's been a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
That doesn't mean changing anything. When they're throwing the ball around it, it's character introduction. Keep doing that. There are defensive things likely on defense to try to slow down.
He's over 100 yards receiving. Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Good strong catch right there. So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. As it's down to 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, let's step aside. Cameron Dicker on down to 12. This will be kicked from the range. It will take 15 shooting yardage. And this one looks good. So they're able to get that drive of 3 points in this one possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Those are the kinds of tails and it might get right. A PAT, that's not what it'll take. You're going to want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense had to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, Let's see how they play this. They go play action. Hurts. Face 20. And they're not going to throw the ball into this halftime pretty big up there. So I'm trying to make every possession count. They took a big shot there, but it went up incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Well, throw down the final play. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And that game is tied 10-all in the second quarter.
Straight games during which that quarterback you just spoke of has 5 touchdowns.
From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Michael Wilson, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Bengals lost today tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have.
43 total yards a game.
It was a running back, Elijah Mitchell, who stood out in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run. They'll give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Did you guys play them? Buffalo, didn't the Cowboys play them?
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Extremely well, and Stephon Diggs is going to get a whole lot of opportunities against Dallas.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back. Quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps in the end zone. And they'll get it down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And Charles, for them, a pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2. They've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here for their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense. It's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Report unusual changes in behavior or seasonal results.
Let's start this drive out on the ground. First down.
We'll be discussing warning symptoms in regions across the state of Texas in the event that
looks like we have a player who was shaken out. The medical staff checks on his belt, step aside in this week one contest.
The status of the Texas power grid and ERCOT to be able to
here comes third and the length of the football.
Ensure that the power is going to stay on throughout the entire
shotgun.
Attrition setting in this drive because we see that type of order. I get the feeling the defense is moving time.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Third run stop. And you'll just see it moving in from the north and going all the way to south. And so
the Buccaneers offense, they get their first reps of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking for it. You give up the points there. Charles had touchdown time on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful. They certainly do that.
Next drive,
they play the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Sometimes it's difficult to really see with your own eyes.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right. You hate it any week where you are targeted. This is good. This is after 17 games. You definitely can't win a game.
And Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there for the defense down in the game to get to the perimeter. That means your defensive edge, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there flipping the point of attack and not giving ground.
They can fall and hit.
Here's a play fake as they send us to throw.
I'll tell you more about this.
He's going around and down the deep ball.
He's the guy you think he is. He's not clapping at all. It's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. Reason that they drafted him and going to
about the challenges they will be dealing with, and they are making preparations this Saturday.
just plain not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer down. It's the Eagles in possession of the ball and leading this one as we get ready to start the minute. Again, our pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
As they are today, including
right back to Mitchell here. Keep running it right. No doubt about it. The offensive coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What else do you have in your arsenal that works against us? I mean, they had control of the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did. And now that George Jones two-score game. Still tough to recover from this. It remains a two-score game, even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction. I like that phrase. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lost goal. Take it right on the 3rd. Philadelphia getting set to take the lead. They have to like the position that they are in. 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Conditions be very cold and demand be very high. So
they'll start on the ground here. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The offense doing this pretty sturdy. Back is offense accepted. Back down here for these first 10-20 now after the only wrestling.
The red is back.
The play fake. Lose hurts. It'll find some time. You don't have to call the game in fear. You just go ahead and slap. Have confidence with a lead and throw it here in the 4th and boom. He's on there. And you need to tuck your head in. And he is wet in against tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We're going to add this to the sites. It's very simple for folks to find. If they don't remember this, they come to ERCOT because they want to check what's going on.
The midfield strike. They'll look to throw. Oh! To give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turn it over to the offense. They're now in charge. They need to execute. And taking it across midfield and just shy of midfield. They go play action here in the first half. And down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw here in first half. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. So now, Charles, this drive will be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even invested in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And interceptions result in
Scrimmage the 47 on 1st and 10.
Again, if there's an outage there, which we don't anticipate, you're to call your local company for that. But we anticipate your guests.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Regulated industries.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 1st and 10. And they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ready to go. CNG trucks are pre-positioned as a precaution across the state in case there is a natural gas issues. We're obviously in contact with all the other agencies that you see sitting here.
Third sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Ready to be out of bounds after getting this across the forward. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like the decision making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing it. Now they got the bench play coming up to try to pick up the first down. And he just keeps it.
Whistles now the timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And the Bullets with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Appreciate the
They'll go again. Very close to his first down. I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Now a timeout called by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Our second priority is going to be the protection of property. And in doing that, we really need to talk about people, pipes, pets, and plants. As we talk about people...
Yeah, with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. He's got first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
TM.Texas.gov/warm is the first click on the homepage that will also take you from warming centers to a place where many of our communities across Texas are going to
go. It looks like he'll throw it here. Got it.
Homes and their businesses, and in doing so, we have
to the 35-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and then just about put the ball on this one. Starting to look like this time, it may be the final nail of it.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those teammates and minicamp. These situations, these scenarios, let's hit it into the ground and secure it.
That's the penalties for the support to the offense there. That's good.
Make sure you have your normal supply of water. Make sure you have plenty of food in the house. You believe that everything is running.
The option left to turns. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
It could take a lot longer than any of us want. So what we want you to do is make sure the Texans are prepared. And finally, we're already talking to some of our school district superintendents that are talking about closures.
Ball starts going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds. There are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sitting there for 12 quarters and slugging it out.
And that is because of the ultra-cold temperatures for such a prolonged period of time in certain areas. There's going to be certain areas.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And
that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
So it takes swift action to be prepared for several days of ultra-cold weather. But that will take a few questions.
Here's Hurts to throw.
once he's getting on grass heading into the season, box and it's ready to go.
Our costs for shipping we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to ShipStation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
I feel like she's another CEO. Maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pops demeanor and mother's features. The art is still private as ever. The gang grinding together, you boys striving to be. Most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomit. Vision hold the comments, cause I promise you, I'm honestly better than you. Can't be extra right there. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do as I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is
Announced plans to merge.
Fall out, baby!
Sweet bites and the Oreo thins.
What was it like before Vice had satellite internet? 2 words. Not fun. Log on my phone.
No way, you're like her.
We couldn't share the Hands up. Sharing scary. But now with Vice's new plans, we have plenty of internet for everyone. More data, faster speed, available where you live. Learn more about our plans at Vicepad.com.
Here we go!
You're joined now by the biggest little man in all of entertainment, the GOAT, Lil Wayne. The Packers have a very big game Sunday at Jerry World against the Cowboys that Michael and I love. They need to fall, but I will. Morning, Wayne. Before we get to who wins, I know you plan to be at this game. You know exactly where you'll be sitting on Sunday at Jerry World. And
I'll be sitting in a nice suite directly across from Jerry's. Okay, so across the field, you won't be able to see me. You
don't think you can make eye contact?
Oh, I will. Yeah, I will. You don't feel the eyes. I did tell you this week next to him is it's owned by 2 suites next to him owned by families. And they're going to be on games. And they're not there. Like, he outbid somebody for rights to those suites.
Those families right there. We can't outbid.
Okay. So are you happy with your vantage point across?
I'm happy just to be there, man.
It's been an incredible game. It's an incredible game, especially when you talk about Trey changing quarterbacks and you see him in his first playoff game. And he talked about it. He said, I'm taking this like every game. How concerned are you about Jordan Love in his first playoff game?
Not at all. I'm not concerned at all because he's never been there. And also I'm going off of what I've seen. And what I've seen lately is they don't know, they don't know what's it. They don't know the magnitude and all that of what they so they just going at it and all they know is to win. That's the goal, to win. So it doesn't matter who the opponent is, it doesn't the stage. We just, Coach said win. We got to do what Coach said.
Okay, so yeah. So you keep in touch. You got your sources there. You know, Coach. What are you hearing from inside the package? What's their sort of mindset or mentality as they go to Dallas?
We gon' see though. I feel like she never seen me. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need a bottle of love. I need another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. Like over by my people. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my own demeanor and other speeches. The car is still private as ever. The gang private together. You boys driving the beat. The most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about bombing sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you, honestly better than whoever came the end right there. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name card, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is taking live I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. And how you feel about it, I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to come up. Race and Jackie, James is up next. The rest is up. To me, these lanes is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are upset. My city is upcoming. These people are oppressed and go change things. I'm on the car, might just try and get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you call the mainstay. They have a nice line, but they never gon' maintain because they don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
I understand, but Zaire Alexander may or may not play, whatever that case is. He rolled his ankle, and if he is playing, it's gonna be hobbled. But when I'm looking at it, they got more skill position players than you do in the secondary. I can't wait to see Keyshawn Nixon out there if I'm CD Lamb or if I'm put 25 on the field. I'm gonna torch him, and that's the mentality that I think the Cowboys are gonna come into the game. Would I be shocked if Green Bay decides to come in the wrong but I just think that the Cowboys gonna get up so early that they're gonna force Green Bay to fall right into the hand, which the pass rush is now gonna get Jordan. That's all I'm saying.
I think the Cowboys are going to approach it that way. They're going to get him first. He's going to get up first. He's going to be at home. And I think that going to give us like 3 quarters. 3 or 4 interceptions. Not trying to, not about being back, but not trying to get on top of the people. Not about being back. No, about trying to. That's the only way we move the ball. There's more than you do in the ball. There's no like
they try to move to the next stage, which is divisional round. And that's the only reason I say the game gonna be with me.
Not only y'all, but the whole country and every show that I'm going to look past.
I just think that for whatever reason, Michael Parsons and company, they know they got
They're not all pro. Michael, what?
You see what I'm saying? That's where I don't care if he's wrong, but I want to make all the pros know Okay, I want you cranking him up like you did AD. You know, you did a great job cranking up AD, and I want to see Michael Parsons hit that kind of run right now.
Well, Michael, all we have to do is you put two on sometimes. You ain't got to do it all the time. Then you let him come by and say, you ain't got to put nobody on. Sometimes you don't even know what to do.
I can teach him how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get life. I can teach you how to get paid. Not the whole thing.
Aaron Jones is a cowboy killer.
I'm an immaculate
In the 3 games he's played against Dallas, he's averaged 157 combined yards by the interception. And I've talked to him about this. He's a great kid. You know, he's from El Paso. He grew up a Cowboy fan, badly wanted to be drafted by Dallas. He was not, and he's still sticking to it. So I'm going to give you, he scares me more than Jordan Love scares me in this game because Jordan Love has never played on this kind of stage in this competition. So whatever chance you have, I'll give you that. But I also say this, I know you. And I know your confidence level, and you are supremely confident in your pick of Green Bay over Dallas. Sometimes you've got reservations, and you could sort of wish you were hoping, but you're not. You firmly believe, like confidence scale 1 to 10, you would be 9.5, that your team is going to beat our team in a place we've won 16 straight games opposed to. You're a 10, okay? I've never seen him like this. Wow. This is shot up.
I mean, everybody just guess. The Cowboys got to play like we just not even probably better than them.
Man, see, the moment this is the problem with y'all. The moment I give you some love, man, you don't take that stuff. You're better than that, Michael. That's good. Like you said, just win about 4 or 5. I'm not going to get to it. I'm just looking at what y'all doing. I'm scoring 5 and you're scoring 40 points at all. That's all.
Enough about that. We got to change the subject because we got to talk about two of the players out of Alabama.
Get your knowledge straight and circulate. Ain't for your motherfucking hip hop. That's if you ain't with, you know what I'm about. Man, that don't got time. It's all about the all that I got.
Domino's best kept secret. It's handmade with fresh, never frozen meal, plus 2 layers of cheese, toppings to the edge, and a crust that's golden and crispy. Well, consider the secret out. Order your favorite canned pizza or try today for the first time at Domino's. Majority of my patients with sensitivity, I see irritated gums and weak enamel. Sensodyne sensitivity gum and enamel relieves sensitivity, helps restore gum health, and rehardens enamel. I'm a big advocate of recommending things that I know work.
Ice cold Corona, right here.
Nice catch.
Guy's got an arm.
Fresh Cut Lives here. Ice cold Corona.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to your business needs. An unlimited double mile means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
We got this cheese, it's natural cheese.
We got this fruit.
It's not what's natural about
We put it all in a snack.
Sargento, we're real cheese people.
Getting into brush is no longer a chore. The samples are pouring onto the floor. Luckily, American Home Shield is there to fix or replace covered parts of appliances and home systems to help you stay on course and better. Sign up today at easyvest.com. Is HelloFresh worth the price? Absolutely. It's cheaper than takeout, and they deliver free portion ingredients right to my door, so I can skip the step and start cooking whenever it is my schedule. Go to HelloFresh.com to claim this offer.
He has his whole life ahead of me. And I don't want to miss anything. I got you. I want to make the most of it.
Be free free overdrafts. Easy credit building. When your money's good, you feel good. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app. Not again. Maybe you should get this looked at. Doctor? You're right. I bet they deal with this all the time. Dr. Finley really puts you at ease. Let's do it.
You've got more options than you know. Look now. The first time you made a sale online with GoDaddy was also the first time you heard of a town named Dinosaur, Colorado. Start an easy-to-build, powerful website for free with a partner that always puts you first. Start for free at GoDaddy.com.
I just hit my neck because I fell out of my chair because my boss just told me that our new start package, solid deodorant in the center of your tray, clean tube of deodorant in the center of your tray, plus 2 free items, plus free shipping.
Shop in the 9.
This season, you'll have to earn your place on one of our teams.
Are you ready? That's what the Chesterton's genuine culture for box. What did they do before we had license? Yes, we borrowed.
Borrowed the internet.
Yeah, we borrowed from the library, the local coffee shop, our friends down the road.
Let's try this again here. But that was before Viasat came out with all their new plans.
Yeah, lots of internet now. Plenty for everyone.
No more borrowing. More data, faster speeds, available where you live. Learn more about our plans at Viasat.com.
I've been thinking I'm done with you. Go crazy, take all my inhibition. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Applebee's all you can eat is back. That's $14.99.
After 51 years, Popeye's is crashing the waiting party with 5 flavors. Makes no sense it took so long. Maybe outside, you should try. We don't make it better. We make it. Don't hurt
Get ready for the Super Wild Card Weekend on Fox. And historic rivalry reunites. Into the books. Super Wild Card Weekend.
Once again, your journey to reach us at Undisputed Live. Here we go. First tweet, Robert Merrill. Jerry calling Keyshawn after he picked the Cowboys. LOL. We're so happy to have you on the house. You're back on the team now, right? You're trying to set us up. Skip when the Cowboys make the NFC Championship game. Finally, finally, we got Sid in. Belichick's next move after Green Bay handled business. Killer. That's the other news of the Dallas TV show. She was there. He was dead. Parcells will win. Mark Jimmy. One way for him to get back to everybody. He goes to the outrageous scenario situation that I think he could tell him a bunch of stories. He could tell him a bunch of stories. Yeah. No, I heard somebody that for real. He could tell me.
It's scary, yeah, man. And then that team becomes very disciplined. Not one of the leading teams in Philly. Oh man, no talent, no podcast.
But here's the question though, before we move on, here's the question. No podcast, it can share. Stay out the way, don't get radio shows, just go about your business.
You know what ain't gonna happen is we're going to the Super Bowl this year. We don't do it. Thank you. Definitely. I'm sure Jerry got some nice tickets. Yeah, we'll see. way. If you ran the Alabama program, would you hire Deion and if so why?
I'm not stopping up on her lips. I was the one still in the best. And the rumors I'm out of the bed. I'm a tool to teach you how to get it. As I've been with the ones you said. We be workers, we all over
What are they players thinking about right now? You know what I mean? I would have told them to meet me somewhere. I'm not coming on that campus or like, you know, just I'm gonna keep this quiet. And I thought about it. I said, now where is Deion up on that campus? Like, remember we talked yesterday? If Nick Saban only Deion, I thought with him. I didn't know how to. I said if Nick Saban calls him in and sit him down. And I said, I couldn't walk on that campus right now. I couldn't be after my play. Nobody would be talking about it. Nobody's talking about Dan Randy. He said, I couldn't do that to my players. And it made me think about it. Like, we would be probably killing me. I'm knocking on campus right now at Alabama. We would do all the things. It's a different time. That's right. No, because the book.
Those guys are lifers and strategists. They're always looking for the next opportunity. That's why you always see them moving around and that's not who he is. He has said simply, I'm here to set a foundation in Buffalo in Colorado for the Bucks, and let's see it through. My kids are here. So he doesn't want to do this moving around. You ask Lil Wayne when we have this coverage on the logo. Yes, absolutely.
Like, we're carrying a lot of people out here, all the people that are trying to get after you. That's all they want to talk about. Nobody will talk about it. The other guys.
See, it's about whether or not you would hire Deion. I think all three of us up here would hire in a heartbeat. That ain't the problem with me, though. The problem is that AD going to be able to hire Deion because his other within the region, and I with all the money that makes decisions, and I know that as a country, at times we have taken a step forward, but we also take a step backward. And sometimes some of those people that make these decisions outside of the AD in the border regions and all that other stuff, they look at it differently. As I told Skip yesterday, I said, I was at USC Colorado. I looked at the sideline, and I got confused on the sideline because I'm like, well, I need to go over here with them. I don't need to be on that sideline and Skippy over there. Will they embrace that in Tuscaloosa? I understand Deion is everybody together and all that. It's just a different situation.
We're smart to embrace this
I don't know if you're smart enough to know that you're smart enough to learn how to break in.
If you was trying to settle down, get a face like left in the city with a nice job. Starting up a light shot, taking me the way to go to right song. So the night, but all the ice on, like I'm like, she running out. She running out. She running out. She running out. She running out.
be interesting.
All he was thinking about and talking about was his player.
No, just cut.
Ordinary justice is not, so they have secrets and tactically favored. Now that's enough to go all
Popcorn doesn't count. Skinny Pop. Enjoy endlessly.
Hey, that's great. Who are the chefs?
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Keep it too real for real, and that's the key.
Streaming devices, DVDs, VHS tapes. You don't need a lot of stuff to watch your favorite movies and shows. You just need to connect your hopper to the internet. Connect your hopper to the internet. Unlock streaming apps and mostly movies and shows on demand. Zero cost. I wish all my home renovations were as easy as connecting your hopper to the internet. Watch Hopper with the bar unlimited dish.
Now please by saying if you want. Say if you want. Yeah, that's how you business.
All these things in all I could pay for free. Because I go to career and movies. When you want points, take them anywhere. It matters. Hilton, for the stay.
Sometimes train vessels will fall asleep, so we take Seagrave, the world's #1 seafaring brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest with your fast. Non-habit forming sequels. Better days start your sequel nights.
You can feel confident continental with the smart choice in tires.
And the handle extremes?
Yep. Head to from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle. Really?
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has a wrap.
For real?
Absolutely. Were they made by like a bajillion engineers? Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the Smart Choice in Tires.
I'm Andrea, and this is why I switched to Shopify. It gave me so much peace of mind. For me to change website platforms go down, and knowing that I have a platform that we can rely on, that is the goal. Start your free trial.
Detroit Lions, not just the Cowboys, Patriots have a new coach, and Belichick got a new job. Okay, playoffs up on us. We
meet everybody's new Super Bowl picks, especially your season. I know you don't have any Saints to pick on anymore. Which two teams get there? Let's start with you.
I'm going to take the Ravens out of the AFC.
You did to start the year.
As far as the year, the new pick, drum roll.
And guess who picked Ravens Cowboys before the season started? I did, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm doing Ravens over Cowboys to win it all. It's going to be Lamar's year. He ran away with MVP. I think he'll be the Super Bowl MVP. It's going to be the Super Bowl.
I'm calling for CD and let's go to the Super Bowl and say you got regular Super Bowl MVP.
What you mean you don't know what I'm
That's
And after 24 seasons, 6 Super Bowls, New England moves into the team after linebackers coach Rod Mayo as the franchise in the same spot. Patriots were able to pull a pretty standard NFL hiring process and immediately hire Mayo because they had established a success in management extension he signed last offseason. Mayo has spent his entire career and going back to the 10th. That was back in 2008. He spent his entire playing career with the Patriots and has been the linebackers coach since 2019. Now, the youngest head coach in NFL. Huge congrats to Rod Mayo on the major news. Stephen, I'll start with you. What's your reaction to this hire?
I don't know if the word ecstatic really puts it into perspective. To see this kid, so they line out his coach. Let's look at him as a player first. Okay, former NFL defensive unit. You got to put that. Here's the thing that stands out, CC and C. 7 consecutive seasons. 7 consecutive seasons. When you think about you're playing for Bill Belichick and 7 consecutive years you're a team captain, that says something to me about your character. It says something to me about your character. It says something to me about your leadership ability. And the fact that this succession plan was put in place last year, which allowed us to forego the standard NFL hiring process, I think it speaks volumes about Robert Kraft. It speaks volumes about Bill Belichick. This doesn't happen if Bill Belichick doesn't set up Gerard Mayo to be a success. So to this particular moment, I want to give major props to both Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft. And anyway, we picked you hiring the first black coach, head coach in the history of the franchise. I've touched players personally. Obviously, I'm living not the person back to the coaches in the world of football, particularly in the NFL level, because more so of a problem. But today is a good day, and I'm very happy with this ride. I'm looking forward to watching this man show.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to first acknowledge the departure from what Robert Kraft typically does when he makes a coaching hire, right? The previous 3 coaching hires were all previously head coaches in the National Football League with Marcel, Pete Carroll, and Bill Belichick. This is a little bit different, and when you look at Robert Kraft's willingness to change and adapt to the time, I think that's significant to acknowledge. A lot of the early reporting around this emphasized the importance of being able to have somebody that can communicate to the players in the locker room. And I'm not saying that Bill Belichick is necessarily going to touch, but when you're trying to restart the program and you're bringing a lot of young talent in there, it's important to have somebody that can lead those young people. Gerard Mayo, 37 years old, follows the trend that we're seeing in the National Football League, retiring a lot of young coaches. Tom Shanahan, Zach Taylor, Kevin O'Connell, Sean Payton, just to name a few of them. That is what organizations are leading towards nowadays, and it's good to see that Robert Kraft is willing to make that change in terms of how they do business. But if you look at the 3 previous head coaches that he hired, there's no reason to think that Robert Kraft will have the infrastructure in place to allow Rod Mayo to develop into a very good head coach, and the conviction that Robert Kraft had to stay with his succession plan with Rod Mayo, regardless of what was going on in the coaching landscape, the microphone recently becoming available, for me, that gives me even more confidence that this is going to work out favorably. So the big thing is, right, if you look at his hires, this is about hiring Rod Mayo the person. Right? We understand who he has become as a coach and what he meant to that defense as the linebackers coach, and to have this succession plan when he was not a coordinator. He said, this isn't all about the X's and O's, this is about relationships. This is about understanding that this is a man that can have players come into his office and he can relate to it. He can have players come into his office and bear with those and what they're dealing with, not only as players, but as people. Because that's the world that NFL football teams are moving into. That's the world that these organizations are now living in. I believe that's the world that retired Nick Saban. There's a different level of entitlement that these young men have. There's a different level of communication that these young men desire.
when you have a 37-year-old Gerard Mayo who understands what